Guess what time it is? Let's get to it. Hi everybody. Okay, it's March 1st, which means I have to do my spring cleaning. Now, mind you, my sewing and embroidery room has gotten totally destroyed over the past couple months, and you can take a look at it and move the camera real slow. As you can see, things have just gotten thrown everywhere between mask making and you name it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up. Hi everybody. All right, the big reveal is today. But before I get started, I wanted to let you know I had one more machine. Okay, I forgot to add it on the list. So if you've watched my other video all about my machines, this is my Husqvarna Viking 936. I say we use it a lot because my son has also used it too. Okay. This one's pretty old. I don't know if they even make them anymore, but I forgot to add him. He was kind of upset. Okay. All right. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you'll be ready for the next video, which is all my thread containers and where I store the majority of my threads. Okay. So if you've noticed behind me, I have all of my hoops hanging on the wall. Okay, now these are to my brother machines. I have, in my sewing cabinet, I keep my Bernina embroidery unit and the hoops are in the drawers. Okay, but I don't have anything for the other hoops, so they're just hanging on the wall. in here, I keep all my stabilizers. Now, I do have ties on the 2 bottom doors because some of the stabilizers are too long, okay? And even though I've cut off the ends, it still doesn't help. The doors have magnets on them, but they won't stay closed, all right? The bigger stabilizers I put behind the cabinet. And normally I will put a dust cloth over them so that they're not getting all dusty and stuff. And then I've got a bigger hoop down there. And then I also have there's a basket down here that I keep scraps of fabric in, so that I can just put all my scraps in there. And then when it gets full, if I'm not going to use any of those scraps, I either donate it to my son's school or I donate it to a company that comes and picks up donations. Okay. All right. So now we're going to see the rest of the room. Okay. So I'm going to have to move this, and I am going to put it over here so you can see how clean everything is. All right. There you go. So I've got my sewing area all cleaned up. Okay. Like I said, I've got my embroidery unit in the drawer right here for the Bernina. My laptop, all of it's cleaned. I've got a little area back here for rickrack and things like that. It's in a drawer unit. All this area has been cleaned up. I have straightened up all of this area right here. This is where I keep all my really long rulers. Okay. We'll have to keep turning the camera so you can see. There you go. I keep all of my instruction books, quilting books, embroidery designs right here. All my fabric is in bins. I do not have this big cabinet here. It has a lot of stuff from the whole family in it. So I've got to keep my fabric in bins. Printer. I use this little table. I don't know if you can see it. My floor looks beautiful. I love it. Okay. So everything has been organized, and in the boxes right next to the cabinet, I've got fat quarters. I've got a box full of zippers. All of the fabric right there. I've got a box full of quilting patterns right there that I've got to start working on. I haven't bought any fabric. I haven't really bought any fabric or quilt patterns in a year. I told myself, nope, I'm going to start getting other stuff done. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. Woo! Okay, so I've cleaned up all this stuff. I've got a lot of thread that is under this table in containers. But one thing I discovered while I was cleaning, okay, is always make sure that you clean behind your machines, okay, especially if you are doing embroidery. All right, so this is a really large hoop, okay, as you can see here. But if you don't clean back here, you're going to have an issue with your hoop size. You have to make sure, like when this came down to do the last line, it's almost to the wall. If I had anything back there, seriously would have jammed the machine or something. Okay, so make sure that you clean behind your machines and you have adequate room so that you can run your hoops. Okay. All right. So that's really it for today. I got everything cleaned up. I am extremely happy that it's all done. All right. There's a last looky. I got my little radio there so I can have something to listen to. Okay. And that's it. So if I can do it, you can do it. okay? Nothing to it. Just get it cleaned up, and once it's clean, it gives me more incentive to get in here versus every time I come in here, it's like, oh my gosh, it was such a mess. I mean, ugh, you know. So get in there, get that spring cleaning done, and that way you're going to be ready for new projects, new things to do, and you've got the area, okay? Look at that. It's so clean, okay? All right, so to all you embroiderers, sewers, and quilters out there, I hope you have a great day stitching, and don't forget, spring cleaning, okay? Have fun out there.